So I want to ask you first off now, like, not just who is Nana, what is Nana? I mean, obviously you've had quite a long career, and I imagine that's morphed and changed throughout it. So, yeah, who are you? How's that changed over the years? How do you see yourself as a performer, as a musician, as an artist?
Fuck.
All good?
Yeah, I got audio. Let's
Amazing.
do this. The sun's coming out.
Sun's coming out. Let's chat. We are very close to my studio. Haringey Green Lanes, the warehouse district. I love this area. It's so live and so many artists, so many interesting people around here living and working and making music and just being creative. It's really cool. When we walk around here, you just see people, interesting people all the time. Tonight is the birth of the live version of my album, really. It's the album launch at the Vortex Jazz Club. And I'm so excited because we've been working on this for such a long time. And I can't wait to be on stage with my mates, with Mark and with Harry, and play this to loved ones who will be there, to fans who will be there, to students who will be there. So I think it's going to be an amazing night.
Thank you.
Am I looking at the right spot?
Yes, yeah, just like I say, just off my shoulder where you were kind of looking at, it's fine.
I hate motorcycles, Jamie. That's my biggest problem, I think, in life. I'm from São Paulo, and it's chaos there. I think one of the main reasons I moved to London is because of motorcycles.
And look what we've got outside now. That's great.
Well, we have plenty here, but in São Paulo, it is ridiculous. It's just, it's the sound of the city is the sound of motorcycles.
Never wanted one?
I actually had one.
Yeah?
I think that's probably part of the trauma. I fell with a friend.
Okay. Yeah.
She had to get surgery. It was bad.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, okay.
Why?
Sensory overload. Should we just walk and talk? Let's talk about back home. Obviously, other than motorbikes, what was the vibe like?
It's really loud. There's so many motorcycles there, and it's a lot. I love São Paulo. I love the chaos of it. It's the same reason I hate it is the same reason is that oh gosh, that didn't come out right. I love and hate it for the same reason. That's what I meant. It's chaos. It's so urban. It's like a concrete jungle, and it's very intense and loud and all that. But at the same time, that's the beauty of it, I guess. But back home, it's the city of art, in my opinion. It's the city that it's underground. It's edgy. It's I don't know. There's so much texture. There's so much color and freedom, and actually not much freedom, but then we want the freedom, so we go for it, and then we are free anyways. I don't know if you know what I mean. It's like a political kind of aspect to it. It's I don't know. It's beautiful. I've always been very underground, I guess, because I mean I've played in punk bands, I've played in rock bands, I've played in electro bands, and careful there. We're going that way. It's where most of my career I've spent time in was São Paulo. So I played everywhere there, I was part of the community there, the artistic community. We created together, we did so much together. So obviously I'm very influenced by that. And I do feel like the underground edge that it has, I still carry that with me, and I think I always will.
What made you move to London then?
I need to move. I'm a person that needs to be in movement constantly and to be inspired by new. I'm great.
It's a little bit cold, is it?
A little bit cold, yeah. No, Jamie, it's fine. It's not cold at all. Jamie didn't let me wear my coat.
It was the wrong vibe. You gotta suffer for your art, haven't you learned at this age?
True. Well, I suffer enough for my art, man. That's all I do. I suffer. I literally suffer for my fucking art.
Well, we were gonna come to that. That's why we're here now.
When I began working on this album, like in the very beginning, you know, when I started planting the seeds of what I wanted to talk about, I always relate the music that I do with the period of life that I'm in, with what I'm going through, because my music pretty much speaks for me. It's the way I express myself. I was in a new place, in a new city, and I was pretty overwhelmed by the amount of amazing culture, music, art, and people that I was meeting. And the counterpoint is that I was also a bit in touch with my feelings of being in a midpoint of my life, having made such a big move and kind of leaving behind 20 years of career that I built in Brazil. Epiblast is a blast. It's truly a blast of emotions that I never felt ever, which is pretty much the birth of my child and the passing away of my younger brother. Two huge emotions, very similar but very opposite, isn't it? Life and death. The fear of who am I without my younger brother, because he was my only brother, and having my mom and dad alive and very well, thank God, in Brazil, being the only child of them, you know, left. And not being there, not being in Brazil, that really shook me a lot. And when Rita was born, just the fear of being a mother, but the excitement of it and the love that starts building is pretty overwhelming. Beautiful, but fucking scary as well, because all of a sudden, you know, you have a human being to look at, to watch, and to see them flourish and become a human with all their little mind and thoughts and fears, and all of a sudden you're responsible for that, and it's up to you to make them be someone happy and feel safe, right? It's a lot, and it's amazing. So I feel like all this is Epiblast, and I relate that life and death to, you know, cycles. We all fear for, you know, for losses and for future and for our own death, pretty much. You know, it does make me think about my own death. I think, I don't know, this is deep in it, but it's the truth. Because when you move countries, all your ties that you created for your whole life, they're 12 hours away of an airplane flight. So you think, what is it going to be of me in 20 years from now, in 30 years from now, 40 years from now, you know? It's all beautiful and exciting in the same time, you know? I'm learning a lot from having a daughter, and I'm learning a lot from losing my brother, because he was part of my body, really, you know? Like, we had the same upbringing, we shared the same parents. It was my closest person, really. And I'm learning a lot from that as well, from not having him around. All right.
Oh, sound's going? Yeah, sound is on.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just walk.
Let's walk. Let's talk.
Be mindful of people. Yeah.
Yes, let's be mindful of people.
The right side of the escalator. Tell me
The
about
title of that.
Yeah.
I will tell the true story. I never did say anything about the true story. Not that I lied, but I never told the whole story. Because what I always say is true, is that it made me think how always in a rush I am and how that's not healthy, really, because, you know, a place like London or a place like São Paulo, where I'm from, just really makes you always feel like you're in a horrible, crazy rush, which most of the times isn't even true. It's just the automatic thing of like, the train is coming in 10 minutes. Run for your life. And then you're almost like out of breath and you get in the train, you're like, and you could just have waited for like 10 extra minutes and get the next train kind of thing, you know? It just made me think like, I wanna, like, you know, in the escalator, you have the right side and the left side. The right side, everyone's just standing still, chill, waiting to get to the top and keep going. The left side is always people like rushing. I was always the left side.
I think when you were saying about it, I thought maybe it was
Security and safety management.
I will tell you the true story now. One day, I was in a rush, a fake rush, because I wasn't in a rush. I was just going back home after a long day of work, and I was in Walthamstow Central. I live in Walthamstow, and I needed to catch the overground because I have one more station on the overground to get home. And then I was in that rush, so I was on the left side, and I was running up. My backpack's super heavy. I knew the train was coming in a minute. I rushed up, and I fell on my knees. It was horrific. It hurt so much, and it made a sound like poof. Everybody was like staring at me, like, "Mate, are you all right?" You know, I was just like, and people were like waiting for me on top of the escalator just to, you know, to like help me or something. And I just felt so silly because I wasn't even in a rush. It was just so pathetic. That was a life lesson, and that's how the name, The Right Side of the Escalator, actually happened. Well, we're in Brick Lane, and 91 Living Room is just down the road there. And that's where Jazz Refreshed would do, well, nights with musicians and artists from London. And it's pretty much where I went almost every week to watch gigs.
Who are you now as an artist compared to when you first started the album?
I think I'm free. Freer? I'm freer because I feel like I'm doing exactly what I've always wanted to do, and I feel like this album is pretty much what I've always thrived for, or as in no shelves, you know. I feel like I'm not trying to do anything, trying to be anything. I'm just doing exactly what I want to do with all the references I have in life. And just, you know, just going with the vibe, really, of the music. Just being a badass.
There's no ending there. Right, let's go. Yeah, there's a cheesy ending option.
I'm interested in everything. I'm interested in people, interested in different cultures, interested in all sorts of music, interested in all sorts of art, and I think that's who I am. I will always want to keep changing and evolving. I mean, my first album is electro punk pop, and now I have like an electronic jazz album. But it's me shifting all the time. I move. I'm always in movement, and I feel like my music is as well. So right now, if you were to ask me, oh, how is your second album gonna sound like? I would instantly say, oh, very similar to the one that I'm releasing right now, because I'm still inside that universe. I'm very into that right now, and I want to keep doing that for now.
So in 10 years, it might be.
But in 10 years, I don't know. Maybe I'll be.
Metal album or something. Yeah.
In 10 years, maybe I'll be in a heavy metal or reggae. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. But that's the fun bit of it, is I don't know where I'm gonna be in 10 years, so I don't know where my music is gonna be in 10 years. And I'm more than happy to keep trying different things, even if it's something right now that I can't really imagine doing. I really don't know what it's gonna be like. In 10 years I'll be doing blast beats, whatever. Can't do that really, no.